When people say that love isn't enough, where they get that from? They get it from the world. That's where they get it from. Because that is not biblical. Because God loved, he gave. Because God loved, he sacrificed. He sent his son to live a life in the form of a man who was subject to all of the same temptations, who experienced all of the same feelings of loneliness, of sadness, of hurt, of pain, of joy, of love, all these things, right? He experienced the full realm of it, yet he did not sin. He became the perfect lamb, the perfect sacrifice, acceptable to God, because he lived a life completely under God's will, not under his own will, like mere humans, us, right? Where our nature is to go our own way. Our nature is to go against God. Our nature is to go against authority, okay? We want to do our own thing. We want to do what's right in our eyes. And God knew that that was in our nature, but he loved us so much that he sent a perfect sacrifice to bring us back unto himself, so that whoever would believe, just simply believe. He didn't say be perfect. He said for whoever would simply believe, they would be saved. And so when I hear people say love is not enough, I have a big problem with that, because it's not true. It's not biblical. If anything, these people are talking about lust. They're confusing love with lust, okay? Because the same people who saying love are not enough, they got together with that person because they were sexually attracted to them, because they thought that they were cute. They didn't get with them because they were like, oh, this is a person that I can love through thick and thin. No, they didn't. They're in error. They are in error. So don't believe it. Jesus sacrificed everything that he owned, everything that he had. Because he was God, he had all of the angels at his disposal. He had all power and resources at his disposal, even as he lived a life as a man. But he decided, because love is a choice, okay? He decided to empty himself out. Philippians 2 verse 6 through 7 says that Jesus chose to empty himself out. He did all of that out of love for you. And the Father said that we are to be holy as he is holy, and we are to be like God. We are to be like God. And so if love was, and it was, enough for God, it's enough for us. Love is enough in a relationship. If anything, love is everything. Because if you get together based on lust, that's a faulty foundation. That thing ain't gonna last. A lot of divorces that we see, that, you know, people say, oh, we just grew apart, we didn't like each other. It was, either they didn't love each other to begin with, or they just chose to stop loving one another. That's all that it was.